Today viewers, today we are going to see how to create this 3D model. In this 3D model there are a lot of features. You can look at it. So these features can be drawn only with the help of Datum features. They are called drafting aids. So today I will demonstrate that. So let us get into the Creo part drawing module. We can give any name and then don't use default template. Select millimeter Newton second part solid SI units. You will get the GUI for part model. Okay, so now we are going to draw the base, which is 85 into 140 and 18 thick. So select the top plane and then go to Extrude Command. For better orientation, you can have this. Right now the top plane is in front of you. First create center line. Then draw a rectangle. Okay, so it is not symmetric about horizontal. We'll make it symmetric. Okay, so you have to go here and press the vertices. That's all. Now you go about changing the dimension. As I told you, this is 85. This is 85. And this is 140. Okay. Now thickness should be 18 and it should be symmetric. So you can also look at the default orientation. Right, we have created it. We have created the base. Next we have to creating the features available in the left side of the model. We have to create a datum plane. Okay, so we select this surface and then select in datum features, you select plane. Okay, in the option make it through and give OK. You can see there is another datum plane in the model tree. You can see here it is called as datum plane 1. Now the datum plane 1 being selected, go to Extrude Command. Okay, so for better orientation you can have right side view. All you have to do is just draw a circle. Just draw a circle somewhere here. And this is not the dimensions you want. So you create your own dimension. Select the center point and the top surface and press the middle button. Similarly, select the left edge and the center point and then press the middle button. Then go to the drawing and look for the distance. It should be 20 and 38. Diameter should be 40. 20 and 38. Remember, so this should be 20 and this should be 38. Diameter should be 40. Okay, so you can come out of this. Then you go and see have it as a default orientation. Okay, so you can flip it and then the dimension should be, here you can see it is 24. So you can change the thickness as 24. 24. Okay, so that component being drawn, then we have to create the other component. Okay, so for that we need another datum plane which is at a distance 6 mm inside. So we'll create. Okay, so select datum plane 1 and then go to datum features, create a datum plane, use offset option and then here you give -6 because the direction of arrowhead is like this. So if you want to have it in this dimension, give -6. So datum plane 2 has been created. Now, having selected the datum plane 2, go to Extrude Command. Okay, like in the previous case, open right view. All you have to draw is just a circle somewhere here. Okay, so and then dimensions, like in the previous case, you select your own dimension. Okay, and then you create your own dimension. Then go and see the drawing. 50 and 100, diameter is 55 and the depth is 36. So 50 and 100, dia 55, 36. Remember, so this should be 50. This should be 100. Diameter should be 55. Okay, so you come out of this sketcher environment, go to default orientation. Okay, we want symmetric, and then the depth should be 36. Drawn. Now we are going to create the other feature using rib. There are two commands you can see, trajectory rib and profile rib. We are going to use profile rib. Before that, you have to select the appropriate datum plane. I have selected the datum plane. Here you can see I have selected the datum plane. Then you go to profile rib. Now profile rib will be drawn in that datum plane. Okay, so for better view, you can have it like this, either like this or what? Right view. Right view is better, right? Then here we have to use a lot of sketching tools. For that, this can be in no hidden. Okay, so this should be kept in no hidden. Then we have to go about it, draw carefully. So let me zoom in and then I will draw it carefully. So I will start from a line here and then it should extend up to this corner, vertex, whatever it may be. So you should not get any additional dimension. You have to be very careful because you are using only constraints. Okay, tangent constraint. So up to this point there is no dimension, additional dimensions. Fine. Then we have to create another line from this bottom to this bottom. So you are not getting any additional dimension. Then go about this line. For this I am using construction mode. Now whatever line I am going to draw, it will be in the construction mode. So I am tracking this edge, corner, right, and then up to this point. Sorry, I am not getting it correctly. I have to do it one more time. I will undo. Okay, track it one more time. Go to construction mode, line. Let us see. Okay, it is drawing solid line. So go to construction mode, then draw a line. Okay, now track. Okay, either we start from here and then we'll track. Then go about it. Is it horizontal? Yes. Now we'll draw the line. You have to come out of construction mode. Then go about drawing a solid line. Okay, so we are getting dimension, so that is wrong. So that shows it is wrong. Okay, we'll do one more thing. Okay, so we can also use trim feature. So I will show you. Okay, so let it be up to this point, no problem. And then we can start from a line, exactly a vertical line. Okay, then we can trim. Go to trim option. Okay, now you can zoom it. Okay, you can use delete segment also. Okay, so let me go to delete segment. I am going to delete this segment. Okay, and then this one. That's all. Perfect. So go and see whether we have any other dimensions. No. Perfect. Now go about creating an arc. It's a concentric arc. Okay, select any point on this arc. Start from here, ends here. So now we have no dimensions at all. Any other dimensions left? Just zoom in and see. Okay, so let us undo the arc one more time. And then let me draw the arc carefully. Concentric arc. Okay, start from here. Extend up to this point. Yes. Now we don't have dimension. Perfect. Okay, so now we can change it into shading mode. Okay, you come out. Okay, you have that component out there. Okay, so you can also zoom it in the default orientation, you can see, and then you can give thickness which is around 12. Okay, so now you have to what? Change the direction. Now it is perfect. Okay, so your rib is drawn. Okay, so a lot of procedures are there. So with that we are able to draw that rim. So all we have to do is we have to do a cut portion here, which is 85 minus 36, 3 thick. We'll do that fast. Okay, select this portion and then go for extrude. Okay, you can also select which view. Front view. For better visibility, you can zoom in here. Right. So like in the previous case, draw a center line. Then draw a rectangle. Okay, so two dimensions are there. One is 85 minus 36. The other is 3. Okay, once you have given this, come out of sketcher environment. So and then go to default orientation. Right, you have to change. And then it should be a through all cut. Okay, you have to remove material. And then you can see. Here you can see. Okay, so the cut, it's like a milling cutter. Run through the whole thing. Okay, so in that way it will remove the material. So that is done. Then we have to create 2 holes. So for creating holes, I am going to use hole command. Go and select this surface. Okay, and then go to the placement section. Then here you select the coaxial option, and here pressing the control button, because we have to go for multiple selection, and select the axis. That's all. All you have to do, find out the diameter, which is 30. The hole is drawn. Give 30, and then it is a through all hole. Okay. Similarly, you have to create the other hole. Go to hole command, select this surface. Like in the previous case, go to the dashboard, hole dashboard, select what? Coaxial, and then in the placement, you have to press this region and press control button and select the axis. You have to select the axis. Right. Then go and see the diameter. Diameter is 18, so it is done. Just select 18 here, and then it is a through all hole. Okay, so now your hole is drawn. Then for drawing the other hole, it is of distance 35 and what? 30 from this edge. So we can draw, the diameter is 16. Note it down, 35 and 30. Okay, so go to hole command, select the surface, and then you have to use these two handles properly. One is here, the other one is in this edge. Superb. Then go to the dashboard. Okay, so instead of 16.64, this should be what? Look at the model, 30. This should be 30, and this should be 35. And diameter should be, what is the diameter? 16 diameter. Once we have created this hole, okay, so we can also see its parameter as well as, okay, so here you can see, once you have selected the hole, you can see the definition and all, everything. You can edit the definition also. So shape should be a through all hole, so you can modify. Okay, so after drawing that hole, once you add, all you have to do, select that hole, go to mirror option, and then select the mirror plane, which is your front plane. So that hole is drawn. So that is how we have to create models, okay, based on using a lot of features. Okay, so that is what is the important characteristics of Creo. It is a feature based software, so you have to use appropriate features. Thank you.